Good afternoon, Alfonso.
Good afternoon, teacher.
How do you do?
Working and working.
Yeah, you're working too much.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, that's good.
How
Ah,
are you
fantastic.
today?
Okay, okay, I'm okay. I had to, I had to work too much anyway. Had to work too much, too much, too much, too much.
Okay,
Okay.
teacher.
Uh, how about you? The holiday weekends today? Start the holiday weekend today, today or tomorrow?
Uh, no, teacher. I have to work. Oh no. Tomorrow I got out with my holiday, but it's only for until Monday, until Monday. No more. I have to
Or
work all the holiday week.
you had to work all holiday week?
Yes, teacher.
Why?
And that is my work. That is my work. Well, I have to continue with the investigation and finalize or finish the other programs.
You have to finish this process.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Today, I'll try to see this topic about the free time. I see you and me, and not have a lot of time. I have a lot of free time, but I have a lot of free time, and I want to continue to see more different more that you use the more in this encounter. You are talking about and little things that maybe we can do in a little free time or try to take a little free time for us. This is idea. And today I want to share with you the information about my little bit free time when I have the little time for me. In my free
Okay, teacher.
time, it is no, it is the best. I deal to it is the best. I have little time. I have to rush every day. I rush and walk out and run, walk out work. There are many instruments, many things to do. Anyway, I deal to read in English sites. I have the application in my cell phone about different easy. There are many topics, many easy for reading a lot. I go to work in parasite time. I go to read something. Read should be you go to hobby when you have the free time on your hands. Really expand your knowledge in case because you will new develop in your career. For me, it's important to read a lot, different topic, because that's the reading is very helpful for this career. The reading, no mention the handy knowledge that you gain will make you interested person, parties, a social gathering. I use my free time learning. I will learning a new topic, a new vocabulary, reading. So I had as well an application and the conversation. I do many things, and I listen. I listen conversation in English with application and my cell phone. This is my free time, taking advantage of my free time, and this is great. Just when I have the free time in the morning or Sunday, I try to watch cartoon series or anime series in English, called Family Guys. This is fine. I try to take a bit my time and listen in English. I see the night and I try to see the movie, rent a movie and see some a movie. This is I spend my little time and this is way. Tell me about you spend your little time when you got time, Alfonso.
Well, teacher, in my little time, my little time, I have to work, but all the time I have to finish all the homework, my the practical pedagogical practical for my university. I had to read a lot. Uh, it depends of the my work or it depends of the study. So well, in my free time, I love have a good rest to go to the bed or stay in bed, see some movies, um, try to relax. All the time, when I have free time, I try to relax, to have a good relax because so, a lot of stress can be dangerous for our health. So I love to make different things when I have free time. Uh, no more teacher is the more sadly thing that I use or that to be I used to make I used to make.
Uh, could you in your free time write, read, exercise, and win among others?
No, teacher, I prefer go to the gym, go for a walk, go out, uh, to try to make different things because all the weight is reading, writing, studying. I think that is good to have in our free time to make a different thing, to make different activity because the all the that is all that activities on the week are very stressful. So we need to to got out the excuse me. We need to make different things, to make sports or physical activity to to save our health.
Okay. Okay, right now I'm going to show you my screen to you and share my screen. The problem is- Can you see my screen?
No, teacher, I can't see it.
Say no response. No problem in connection. Well, okay, anyway. And let me see the modal verbs are modal verbs are part of the verbal phrase. They give you more information about the function of the main verbs than they go government. The modal verb help you give you most information about the many things about the different topics. For example, they must get there before 7 o'clock, or it may rain tomorrow. You can to give you more information about the different topic. Well, this is a problem. I want to work, I want to work. This is page. No responding. No, anyway.
Can you send me the picture of by excuse me by WhatsApp or by Sky?
I don't worry. Problem anyway. Why? And free time TV, watching TV. And for you, what could be your favorite anime movie? And then morning, what is the favorite movie you would prefer you to watch in your free time?
Animate.
Yeah,
Um, well, I love to watch Dragon Ball Z, season two, and well, remember when we do that, that comments in the last encounter, teacher. Do you remember?
yeah, I remember. But what's the preferred one? The preferred you see and the people last and home you see.
Well, I love to see Dragon Ball Z and Simpson. Nowadays I'm trying to see War of Thrones. That's a great series about lords, about kings. It's amazing. Okay, you know, can you and are you me? Do you see that series or do you see that?
This is I watched the video about the Gun Train, the Game of Thrones.
Yes, Game of Thrones.
Uh,
It's amazing.
I
It's
can
amazing.
watch. That's amazing. I can watch. They send to me maybe a title or a link or maybe I watch. This is I can see. I couldn't see. I couldn't watch. This is Game of Thrones.
Game of
This
Thrones.
song,
Yes.
that is song good.
Yeah. No. Yes. It's in HBO. In HBO or you can you see from by YouTube. You can see by YouTube. It's amazing. It have a lot of different kind of genres because sometimes the series are terror, are drama, are romance. It's a different series.
Could you see? Could you watch this is anime in English or just Spanish?
Well, no, that series is in Spanish because well, I live with my wife, so when she began to read in the TV, she become very boring. She become boring because she hate
Watch
to read in the on TV.
in
She love
Spanish.
yeah, she love the movies in Spanish. So say most of the day or all of them when I see a movie, she usually say me the language or change
The channel.
the movie. Yeah, change the movie because I hate to read in a movie.
Okay, yeah. This is many people. This is the having the same the same attraction at because no like it to see or stay to read a movie. Yes, I share the channel, share the movie, but it's just not. It's funny to start to read and read and read. And you lose the standing the movie or the anime. Ah, no, it's just boring for me. Yeah, really, I understand you. How about you? You prefer movie anime movie? What is you talking about? You have prefer anime movie?
Well, my anime movie, from my opinion, I feel it think that is well, Dragon Ball Z has a movie too. Um, well, what is the other anime? Um, no more, teacher. When I was a child, I was a child, I love for big movies, series, but nowadays I uh, I only see a little TV. I prefer to do other things. But
Oh,
I love the Dragon Ball Z series or Dragon Ball Z movie. It's
okay.
only that is my last hobby, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's great. You watch the Dragon Ball Z yet? You are kid, and do not forget how long do not left. They watch. Yeah, you are very. Yeah, you are adults. You watch Dragon Ball Z yet? No, it's crazy.
Well, and I have um well in my friends or my family is, for example, my good godfather godfather Godfather, I loved Caballeros del Zodiaco.
The Zodiaco.
When I traveled to Sincelejo, mm, he loved see or watch Caballeros del Zodiaco, Dragon Ball Z 2. So when I stay in Sincelejo, we would drink beer and see that kind of service.
Oh, yeah, the young, the adult, or all people, other
Yes.
people like to watch. Yeah, this is cartoons.
Yes, he's in his 40s. I think that he's in 40s and he loves that kind of programs.
Oh, okay. That's great. That's fantastic. Right now, you're on YouTube, by YouTube, and you're starting to watch and remember all time, and you concentrate. You watch. This is anime. It's very, very, very amazing for people yet to watch this is movie. Yeah, talking about listening to music and the cost, the people is had the let's see had the stigma or had the everybody know the cause people like to turn out the value and the pick up and make a lot of noise with you with your radio and listen to your favorite type of music. And what kind of music that you like? And you feel kind to be relaxed. What kind do you music do you like to listen?
Well, I love music, ballad music, and love popular music too. And when I have a moment to share with my wife and my family, so I love that kind of music, popular and ballad music.
Vallenato, salsa, not like.
Yes, but that kind of music that eh, I I hear them when I go to the party or to the go to the for a special party or special pub. But when I stay in my home and learn and study or drink, when I am sit sit down, I love to I prefer uh, popular music and ballad music.
Well, I mean, I thought that you prefer to listen to vallenato, no? Many people like the vallenato over here and champeta as well.
Ah, champeta is good for yes.
Yeah, yeah, champeta.
But
Do you know the dance?
for music for a music party or for a for a party is good for a birthday for when you would like to dance. But well, in your house when you are drink or when you are sit down or I love that kind of. But when I am studying, I would prefer relaxed music or instrumental music.
Instrumental music that is very relaxed. And you have the stress, you lose your stress, sort your mind, be relaxed and listen to this romantic music.
Yes, I usually prefer music that don't doesn't have letters or comments because you could to disconcentrate.
Okay. Uh, okay. How much free time you could spend to learn English?
What picture? Excuse me. The tone of the.
How much free time you could spend to learn English? Studying something English, or there are many things that you can study just because you find interesting thing, there is a topic, you can study a language, you can learn a skill such cooking or making furniture, or you can even student you student another thing and while you do another thing on your free time. How much how much time you spend studying English?
Well, I think that I spend for about 1 2 hours per day studying English. So well, in the several times I in this university you have to spend a lot of time in other kind of thing. For example, reading and writing. So that is the problem. So for this university, nowadays this university only have links and big books on internet. You have to read a lot. Well, that 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 take a lot of time.
Yeah, okay, that's great. The reading for me, reading is the most important part. Start to learn English because you read every day different things. Well, maybe three paragraph or or sentence in English different. You see help you and grammar structure and organize the sentences, they get vocabulary, a lot of vocabulary. And read is really is important. I have the app and the token app had a lot of this is app have a lot of uses. I read a different topic every day. I try to read the one topic every day, different topic. If you find new vocabulary, new things, and it's great. This is different way to express in English without reading you there very much. It's important to read English every day.
Yes, but well, the method or the approach I think that is a little boring because well in other university there are a lot of platform, a lot of um, kind of program that the learning process and the teaching process is more funny, is funnier, excuse me, is funnier and more it's easier too. So well, this university doesn't have that kind of program, that kind of line of platform, because all the platform are from Cambridge or from other university that don't change or um, don't maybe change in our country, in our kind of learning process. I think that is this our university change the pro change a lot of uh, good ways that it have had when I began the university was have a lot of funny and dynamic program and dynamic platform. But nowadays is all I think that is too boring. It's too longer and for boots have a big boots, so it is difficult.
I understand you. You talk about the many sources, many things you have to read. This is very well. When the U.S. Began this is process, the education process in this university is most activities. You motivate and read, motivate a good too many things for you to learn English. Right now it's just very boring. They are sending you many information, sending you many information you have to read and tasks. And sometimes this is something boring. But this is university. You have to learn yourself how to try to look for another resource. Resource and help you to learn because really, right now, and this is nowadays or right now, they have to do the space. This is space when the people and the student in this university have opportunity to practice English or speaking. Because when I start this is university, and when I began this university, I have no chance than to speaking to another person or to speaking someone. You have to prepare yourself, you have to learn yourself. You are alone with the world. You are alone against the world. Oh no. But right now you have to try to look for many resources, many programs, and you read a lot. Five, six sentence. Go ahead to read. Go ahead to learn new words, new things today, every day in English. That's really important. Anyway, okay. Do you know how to play an instrumental? Do you know how to play instrumental?
No, teacher.
Calls and the people like to touch the violin or violin accordion or flute, piano.
No, teacher. I am trying to play guitar, but well, I don't. I have to study to practice that kind of instruments. But I love. I would like to play, and I would like to play that kind of instrumental.
Instrumental. You never learn to play violin accordion. Do you know about it?
No, teacher, I don't have any idea about the accordions, but I have a uncle he's good in accordion.
Okay, guitar, you couldn't touch, you couldn't play guitar. Why? Why you
Because
learn?
well, I am trying, but I have a single tracks, but I would like to improve. So I had the guitar, I had the well, I trying to learn from YouTube, but it's a little difficult.
It's difficult.
Yes, it's a little difficult.
Me too. I try to play the guitar because the guitar for me is more difficult for when my homie showing the beat. Show me the beat on the paper. It is try to talk it. This is a simple beat, and when to play guitar because I understand anything. The beat. And I'm trying to get with the beat, and no, I couldn't to learn to play guitar, and left this activity and try to play the flute again. I couldn't. Not really know where to. The broom as well, I couldn't. I'm not really good to touch, to play this is instrumental. Or you practice something art or craft, maybe a
What teacher?
creation. You practice art or creation in many sometimes teacher like the school the school teacher something like that.
Well, in an institution, practice that to trying to study instrumental in a instituto.
Yeah,
See, I trying, but well, here in Monteria there are a little, excuse me, there are a few parts when where the that instrumental is teaching, but I'm trying to I'm trying to find out and tutor or a classmate that teach me about that instrumental teacher.
instrument. Okay. Okay. How about the shopping? Go to shopping. Do you like many people like to go to the shopping, small areas in city, and for shopping to buy clothes or anything for the house or garden. Do you like to shopping a lot, or do you not like to do prefer spending a lot of money?
Well, only when I have money because when I don't have enough money, I don't and I hate that. But when I have enough money, I love to shopping important things. No different thing, but all important things.
Just necessary to buy.
Just the necessary, yes, teacher.
And this is I had a question. This is really a policy question. It is true that all the world men want to buy everything. Is this right or is false?
What teacher? Excuse me. Can you repeat that question?
It's true that all good men want to buy everything.
Each month, can you repeat? I don't understand it very good.
Women, is true. It is true that all women want
Ah,
to
yes.
buy everything.
Yes, yes. She always, they always love to play to play. Excuse me, to buy everything with credit card. Remember, it's the most terrible and dangerous problem for a family or for a man to give the credit card to our wife or to our to a women to a excuse me to a woman because it's a difficult, it's a dangerous topic, so it's a dangerous action for that because she loves or they usually love to buy everything, clothes, um, shots, different kind of thing that they have a lot of things, or she have a lot of things. She has a lot of things, but she always love, or she always would like to buy everything or anything.
His wife likes to buy a lot.
Yes, she love buy a lot. I have to advise her about the the economy or the position.
She love to spend a lot of your money, or she prefer spend you sell money to herself,
Sometimes
herself.
her sell money, but sometimes we need to 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 save money, so she has to save money too. So she always spend a lot of her money, and sometimes we need um, mm, extra money for several topics. So we had to to I had to advise her because well so as different time on different ways we need to save money for a special topic for a special moment.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's the best. Anyway, how many shoes will you buy in the year? How many shoes?
In the rear, well, I think that for about two shoes by year, but she buy for about four of six, four or five shoes in a year. And when she has a party or special meeting, she always buy a new clothes.
Yeah, okay, yeah, shoes will buy a lot. The shoes like yeah, the good men like to buy a lot. They buy a lot of things and shirt and trousers. Yeah, she says something. Oh, it's beautiful. I want to buy. He said, it's something I want. You have the problem with the credit card. How many credit cards do you have?
Well, in this moment I have to credit card Falabella and Mastercard, but I'm trying to finish the Dove
That doubt,
uh
doubt.
Dove.
I had to pay you that with the Falabella. It's the very robbery people. Falabella is no, like it very much. It's really is very tense and to spend this car because no, this is not a problem Falabella.
Oh, well, but I now actually I spend money that's money with air conditioner because the water is here is so hot, it's too funny, too sunny. So I have to pay or I have to buy the air condition with that credit card. But I'm trying. I'm planning to pay in 3 or 4 months and finish that contract or that meal with Falabella.
Yeah, it's complicated. I had a cousin had experience in this system. It really is complicated. BBVA is better. BBVA is better. It's more
But
easy.
what is the percent for BBVA?
2%, yes, 2%.
2%. Well, in Falabella is 2.15 is 2.15 and Mastercard is 2.39. So
Yeah,
well,
it's
I'm
very high.
trying. Yes, it's hard,
It's very high.
but yes, the in Mastercard is high. I am trying to be that in this year it changed a lot of thing, a lot of point or a lot of seats. So the manager of the credit card hide or up a lot because I pay for about um, 100 pesos, but nowadays I have to pay 18 or 19 million pesos in manage of credit card.
Manage the credit card. Oh, do you want to finish this card and pay this card and finish?
Yes, I am trying to finish. I'm planning to finish that contract with that companies.
It is
Banks,
very okay.
banks, credit bank.
Very much. Yeah, it's better to you to finish this credit card and to leave this is the problem. And this is problem because that's just really problem. You spend you have you pay to management. The management and this card you have to pay but per month. per month. You have to pay per monthly expense, but it's high, and increase your debt. Your debt is really complicated to pay in Finnish credit card.
Yes.
Okay, how much time will you spend exercising?
Exercising.
Yeah,
Well, and I I play football three or twice or three times a week for about 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour and 30 minutes, and sometimes spend on weekend I spend for about 1 hour or 2 hours on weekend to go to the gym to go for a well or swimming pool.
I can never know how to do an activity wrong or in the morning you get kind of places in Monteria. You go to the field soccer to run.
Yes, I play in soccer twice or three times a week, teacher, in a week.
Anyway, the exercise is very healthy for you. It's very healthy. You can do exercise alone, such as swimming or working out in the gym, or you can play team sport, just football or basketball. For you like basketball, for money for major sports, are seeing go out sport, and you're on the sport to run or in home every morning you start to flex your hands, your shoulders, or your legs or your neck. Many things and you home. Every day you get out, every day you stay afloat and start to exercising.
No, teacher, but I would prefer to make go out exercise or what is the correct noun? Outdoor exercise,
Oh,
outdoor activities. I prefer to do that because in my home is I feel very become I feel very boring. So I prefer to make go home excuse me out home activities, outdoor activities.
outdoor. And how about what about you? The weather. The weather help you, or the weather is more scorching or hot. You can't do you can to go out to exercise.
Well, the weather is too boring. It's too hot, too too up or too high. So it's for about 35 degrees or centigrades. Grades. So well, sometimes I prefer to go for a walk or and sometimes in the gym is too hot. Is too warmer. It's warmer than other places. So I feel very boring. I feel very stressed for that weather. So I prefer to go for a play soccer. It's better for me.
And one day, could you think to change the city for this reason, for hat, or no, you feel comfortable there?
Well, in work things or in work weights, I think that is to work here is good. Is better than in other cities. So that the only problem for me, for my opinion, I have the only thing, the only problem I think that is the weather and the longer way or the distance from my family. But it's only that two topics that I would like to change the city to work in another city. I prefer to work in another city for that thing. But if the weather go from 30, 32 or or 21 or 25 degrees is I love it that kind of weather. And is this city um, will be um, close to Bogota, close to Neiva is better too. Is for me, for my opinion, if I love the city in that kind of thing.
Maybe Ibagué. Ibagué is close to Bogotá and Neiva, no? Ibagué.
Yes, yes, Neiva is for about 3 hours from uh, uh, of Bogota.
Bogotá. Do you like to prefer to live in Bogotá? In Bogotá, the people are a
No,
lot.
I don't like Bogota. I don't like Bogota. I prefer Ibagué. I prefer Melgar, kind of city because Bogota, Medellin, principal city is a little difficult to work in that kind of cities.
They have many investigations and many had many problems, had many work, how much
Yes.
work to do. Yeah.
Here in Monteria.
No, and the main city or the principal
Ah,
city
yes,
have the most problems. So make an
yes.
example.
You
You
have to.
have you have in Monteria 4 6 investigation per week. In Bogota, in Medellin, you will have a lot of investigation
Yes,
per week.
yes, yes. You have to multiply that with the um, for by three or four or three or four.
Yeah, anyway, the people
Like
sometimes you don't understand people because people had a complaint in Bogota. Bogota is get freezing. Bogota is cool. You go to the Monteria. Monteria is scorching. Monteria is very hot. So I don't understand that. I don't understand. What do you prefer, the hot or a cool?
well, uh, I always prefer cool weather, and because well in Bucaramanga and when I live in Bucaramanga, excuse me, Bucaramanga was a cool a cool city, a cool weather, have a great weather. But nowadays high is for about 32 degrees. But the windy weather is good. It's cool. It's great.
Yeah, in Monteria, don't windy.
No teacher, any nothing. The of winding is the only winding is when the motorcycle go for about 30 or 100 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, is it you feel the wind in this is occasion, and
That is the
you
only topic. The only way that you feel winding in our face.
yeah, really get scorching. Scorching es como scorching es caluroso, o sea, melcochoso, va muy
Yes,
caluroso, más que caluroso,
yes.
scorching. Yeah, really scorching. It disappear. Sometimes you don't disappear when you feel that very hot. You don't disappear.
You know what, teacher?
You don't disappear when you feel that many had you like had you don't disappear in this place.
Yes, I feel stressed. I feel stressed, so I want to take a bath to take to drink a beer, so go to the mall center.
What are you thinking about are you thinking about your wife and you told her you love I want to move this city in other city. What are you thinking about her or this situation? If you want to move.
Well, I we are talking about that kind of topic. So she said me that yes, she would like to travel to another place to live in another city. But I feel that he loves now her family, so that it could be a difficult problem, a difficult topic.
Yeah, the woman, she's always prefer your family. Prefer, I know, this is, yeah, I know, this is hard here because I have my mother, I have to leave my mother, I have to leave my friend, I have to leave my sister. Yeah, I don't want to change, I want to move this city. Okay, have to support, this is weather, have to support this situation. Anyway, sorry. Okay, what would you, what would be the program you see as family with her or with your wife? Where one time you spend your family and special program you watch every day.
No, teacher, I don't see or I don't watch a special program all day. Only for YouTube when I have a little time or a free time, I see funny videos or uh, funny videos, but I don't want to see serious. When I have time, I try to see Game of Thrones series, but it is rarely on a week.
Oh, I told you about with maybe with your husband or your wife when you have when your wife have a special program similar in common programs at night, the evening at night, you sit together and watch these programs. Maybe Lucho or Post Kids or different programs you prefer to see together.
Program in common or program in that we love both. Both we love that program.
Yeah, okay.
Well, my wife, yeah, she always love kind of novels. Oof, novels a lot. She loves a lot novels, and those kind of novels that refers to drugs, to war, to sometimes or several times I advise her that that kind of program is bad for us or for her. I hate that kind of novels and that refers to war, to guns, to uh, mm, to set. So she had different preference about kind of program. So the only thing when we would like prefer to or when we would like to see or to watch is movies about terror or about romance.
You see novel. Did you see novel with her? And a special novel, maybe novel.
No, teacher, I hate that kind of novel. For example, Sin Tetano y Paraíso, El Cartel de los Sapos. That's novel for my opinion is too stupid, is too too well too yes, it's kind of boring novel. It's don't have a lot of the stupid activity or have a lot of the stupid things. So I think Colombia have enough novels that refer to that kind of topics, to drugs, to sets, to guns, to guerrillas, to criminal groups. So that that's that actions made that our country repeat all the bad story or the corruption story nowadays. I think that
Yeah, you think the same thing, the same situation, the same topics and different novels or program in Colombia.
yes, teacher.
For you, it's really boring to see or start to watch the different program, new program, maybe ¿cómo se llama? El Cartucho or el Bronze, el Bronze. The Bronze had a really history about the many person uh, inside this war and the drugs and the use of drugs. Maybe they had a good example for many people. And what are you thinking about?
No, teacher, I couldn't see. I have, excuse me, I don't have. What is the correct or sentence? I haven't been, or I haven't uh, I haven't had the opportunity to see that um, to
I have,
that.
I have seen, I have seen, I have seen.
No, I haven't. I don't have. I haven't seen. I haven't seen that program. I haven't. I haven't seen. No, the correct option. I don't have. I don't have seen that program. Con Browns, no, no. I couldn't see that program because the program is around 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
No, no, I couldn't see. I don't have uh, I don't have had the opportunity to see that.
Yeah, this is right. This is right. Maybe the show the many person they had a different problem when the family lost you the little girl. Little girl is catch for many person in this display and try to upstairs sell your body and the father try to rescue you your daughter inside the Bronx, they had a big problem in the Bronx. And this is moment really is very dangerous for many people. The rich people, rich man had a lot of money, good family, but he started to use the many drugs and where and lost your family, lost your money, lost your career, lost your like he lost everything. That's a series had the good information for many people. In this moment in Colombia, try to show you the real world, the real situation when you start to use drugs. Really, it's a problem for it's okay. For me, it's okay. That give you a good example about this life, this life in the moment.
About the topics, about that kind of topic, the corruption topic.
No, no, corruption topic, no, it's drugs. It's a drugs, and the war drugs, and then the street.
But well, can you repeat the question, please? Because I have a little interference when you are trying to speak. There are a little interference. You say me
I'm
that you can you repeat the
no, no question. It's to say about this is topic. This is topic or this is series. This is series or program. The program is about drugs, use of drugs. When many people had a different situation, different problems, and when they start to use drugs.
Yeah, yes, yeah, yes, the bronze series is about that. It's the same like Cartel de los Sapos, it's the same like the Sin Tétano y para esto, yes, the corruption politics, it's the same topics that the different novels in Colombia and RCN y en Caracol. It's the same, I think that is same topic all the time. J Barger, so I think that. RCN Caracol have bad series or bad novels because nowadays don't have cartoons or movie. You remember when RCN or Caracol uh, 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 show movies? You show movies, several movies at night or on weekend. You remember that?
I don't remember. You say all programs. No, not right at all.
Yes, was that's kind of time. That time was great, but nowadays, for example, last or after, excuse me, before eat punts or eat show cuentos de los hermanos Green, show a special program for children. But in the morning now it's only program for the stupid thing or stupid and I don't show that doesn't show it doesn't show movies and now show novels, draws novel or or guns or wars novels.
Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, so I understand. Yeah, yeah. Many people had had the same complaint about this program. And maybe cuando you see and the como eso, que Margarita Hurtado, ¿cómo llamas ese program? Ese program is the computation, the computation. Uh, what is it they say the program?
Ah, to compete, well, champions, well, competition, yeah, yes,
The
competition.
computation in many different regions, they have the costeño, Vallecaucano,
Yes,
como
it's
desafío,
boring too. Desafío,
desafío.
desafío.
Yeah, the people say, this is your game. No, not the
Yes,
same.
it's again, all the time, again.
Now it's very boring. You can try to make a different things. It's a program.
Yes,
No,
a kind of movie, an special program, a precious series. But all the time, the best competition, the best novel is too boring now.
yeah, it's boring the same things. Anyway, this is how this is all this is how we have in the program in Colombia. Anyway, what will be too interesting in common we have with wife?
What teacher? Can you repeat that?
What will be the interesting in common with your wife and free time?
Only for a watching TV. Only movies, movies and because she hate Dragon Ball Z. She hate season two.
Okay, and you work. Could you take up a little time with friends to talking in different things or start you work and start to talking in different topics?
Well, when there are special games, for example, Champion League, we can see a little time on TV.
Yeah, just you taking a little space. Sometimes I heard behind you many people talking and many people happy, many people seeing her.
Well,
Yeah.
well, in our work, we have to make a lot of interviews, a lot of survey. So well, we have a little time, but once or twice kind of a week, we try to have a special lunch or a special dinner, at night to share time to share with our classmates.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I heard behind you. I listen behind you. Many person talking about different things. Talking about volley. What volley? What is that? What's mean bowling? Bowling.
Volley. What is the name
See,
for volley, teacher?
bowling, no volley, bowling. It's, I heard someone talking about hey the bowlings.
Ah, no, it's a classmate. It's a classmate close to me that he is talking about volleys about, but well, we try to share with my classmate and to drink a coffee in front of the fiscal and in front of the in the on the place.
Yeah, okay, okay. Alfonso, I had a problem in connection, and my laptop is no response. No, I don't know, happened. Yeah, time's up. Is Encounter. I hope maybe in the Tuesday, another Tuesday, the next Tuesday, to see in the, this time and try to do this is another encounter, another topic.
Teacher, do you have will you have a concert this weekend?
I don't know because many students told me it's necessary to change the schedule because it's a holiday and start the holiday, and so. But by this reason, I told you is I do the sponsor right now because today
Mm,
I don't know no this is personal teacher. I had a problem. I got to tree. I got to travel on the plane.
yeah,
I
that is
can't.
that is the idea. That is the idea to travel today on
Uh,
at night.
why you thinking travel another plane? Because you free time or you and your days and this is Holy Week. Why you thinking travel? Why you
Well,
place you go?
the problem is that I have to work from Monday until Tuesday the other week. So the only we have only I have only 3 days. Uh, it begins tomorrow at 7 o'clock and finish it in on Tuesday at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's just really so it really sad, you know. It's really sad, you know. Go
Yes.
out travel. Your wife had a lot of complaint about it. You have a complaint
Yes, but she has to become, she has to learn about this, like this kind of life of me.
okay. Anyway, I send you you go there. I send you the rigor and the greetings and your holiday and had you had work a lot, but this is really so sad. But had a good weekend.
Okay, taking thanks. I You're welcome. I hope that you had a great Holy Week and share a special moment with your family. Teacher,
Uh,
if you can send me some kind of help or some kind of presentation or a slide of irregular verbs or um, uh, give an opinion of topics or help, you can send me from ask me by Skype or WhatsApp, please, to try to study in that because you finish your pro saber pro. You do that
so pro. No, 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 I can't. Today, this is year I started
this
to.
year. I am
Yes,
trying to.
yeah. Anyway, I had the English session, the English session. I had this English session. I sent to you. And you can to practice. You can practice with this.
Okay, teacher. Because remember, we need to take, or we need to get the score B2. B2. We need to because if we don't have that score, we need to repeat that test and to make other step that is no, I don't have the name. I don't remember that name. It's
Excepto, excepto,
tech. Secto, yes, secco,
So,
secco, yes.
you have to get to try to the B2. To try this out, you have to respond well every questions.
Mm,
Yeah, in Cyber Pro, you to finish, you don't have no problem with to your
yes,
certified B2.
yes, teacher. But well, teacher, if you have a picture or you have help, can
No,
you send me? Please, can you send?
I want to send
Wait a
you.
minute, teacher. Wait a minute.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, excuse me, teacher. I have a call. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Ay, pues puta, y hay unos que no llevan ni una. Pregúntale a Brito cuánto lleva. Pregúntale. Cero. Pero cuánto implicación no lleva. I'm sorry, teacher. I have to answer a call, so thank you for your time. Please send me several kind of slide or help to first to listen music to excuse me to help for the quiz or to help to the English skills, and the other is to help for the Saber Pro, please. Excuse me, teacher, I have a problem with a call. Información 2019.